Last time on the Cartographer, Dashie beat the living snot out of a shipmaster, and 00 single-handedly shot down a Covenant capital ship. In this episode, Dashie drowns himself, 00 and Johnson,
Oh, that scared me. It's okay.
and 00 discovers Dashie is immune to being stuck.
Nope, I got him. A friend of mine in America just got your ship, by the way. He sent me a picture earlier. He was like, he's got the I am ODST t-shirt.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, that one, yeah.
Yeah, he just he got it delivered today.
Yeah, I need to make a new design. I want to do Chief's new Gen 3 helmet. But I don't want. It's really a really dodgy line to walk for copyright. But generally speaking, 343 and Microsoft are pretty good about it.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen Redbubble?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
It would also a good idea might be like, you know, those shirts with like a little pocket on the left, like breast. Have that and
Yeah.
then have 117 on the pocket.
Under this island.
Yeah.
That'd be kind
The
of cool.
Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to
Full of
Halo's
ideas.
control center. The island
Okay.
has
I'm looking
multiple
forward to
structures in
Halo
its
3 when we
I
we
was-
find out what we found out before.
Yeah, I was gonna ring that up. I think we just gave the it away, but let's just
yeah.
quickly Omaha Beach up here. Let's just
Yeah.
Omaha it and then we'll have a little potter about. We'll play through it normally, so we won't be doing like, you know, walking back now. We'll just go to the place, we'll get
Oh
locked
yeah,
out and then
we'll go. Yeah, there are obviously like speed running tactics you can do to kind of bypass large sections of the level, but
yeah, I
it'll
remember
be,
watching you do those when you came up with the Monday note. It
yeah.
was the first time I ever hopped in a call where you were in there as well.
Yeah.
And you had the that's where you got the Monday emote from. That wasn't me. Don't no, that was a Marine. We can blame one of them. Okay, first protocol. What is this? Because we don't go anywhere near or inside of this during this mission, I believe.
Yeah.
So-
I don't know. I mean, it looks like there's like on in the anniversary graphics, of course, not
Yeah.
you know. But in the anniversary graphics, it looks again like you got one of those like kind of a smaller Halo 4 style door here,
Yeah.
and then these little ones up here look like maybe they could maybe let Sentinels out. I suppose.
They look a bit small for Sentinels, though, don't they?
Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, look how big I am next to it. Like, they look quite small.
Okay. Yeah, and Sentinels are like a yeah.
They're big. I could ride one of those to work.
So yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I think.
Oh, it could be like those little ones that you see on Halo 2.
Oh,
Those-
constructors.
Yeah, constructors. That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be like constructors, maybe.
I mean, yeah, it's again, it's one of those things where it's a big structure, but there's no immediately apparent function.
It reminds me of the Thunderbirds island, if you remember that, the toy, like island you had for all the
Yeah.
Thunderbirds. It reminds me of that slightly.
But then saying that there are sections that look like they should like maybe move, or they
Yeah, like there are aspects of that look like pistons.
yeah
Like this left part over here looks like R2-D2's leg. Like that looks like that should move.
yeah like there should be like a hub up in there or something,
Yeah.
and it should rotate around that axis. But and I suppose that could be possible because this bit over here looks like it's like this the bit that actually juts out. It doesn't look connected. It looks like it just sits on it like a cradle almost, or
Yeah.
like a stopper. So maybe that like lifts up somehow.
Maybe. I mean, it could be like one of those raising platforms where this actually
Yeah.
comes down over here and raises you up. With it being separate, it makes more sense that this would be the part that moves rather than the big part, I guess.
Yeah.
Because if you
'Cause,
look at
I
the
mean-
edge as well, it looks like, not like a guardrail, but it looks like there's a lip on the edge going around. Like a ledge that you'd lean on.
Yeah.
That's again, this is all an anniversary.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like like maybe it pivots around that center bit there. This end lifts up like away from this support thing. But what it does, I don't know. I suppose we can't see the top side of it, so I don't know. Maybe Maybe it's like a massive AA gun.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty big AA gun, mate.
Yeah.
What's it gonna shoot down though? Like another Halo? Like,
Yeah, I know. It's pretty. I don't know.
it's kind of cool though. I mean, maybe there is
Yeah.
actually a purpose to that, and we kind of just haven't realized because this island is the most confusing island since Monkey Island. So maybe this does have a purpose.
Yeah. So
Does it not
I'd
make
love
sense
to
that
get.
this could move the? I don't know if it's actually directly connected, but it might move the giant circular dish that 419 flies
Oh
into
yeah,
later.
the door that we go into later. Yeah.
But I don't think it's actually connected to that. I think that's its own separate piece.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree. I think I'd agree. Just by the shape and position of the island, yeah, I would agree that they are probably separate objects. But
Yeah.
like I said, I'd love one of the designers of the anniversary stuff, because obviously they would have designed things around what was already there, but they would have added in their own kind of meaning and purpose behind it. I suppose I'd like to talk to, in like one chat, both a Bungie employee who was responsible for designing this, and a 343 employee that was responsible for giving it the anniversary treatment, and get both of their takes on it and what its purpose is.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be very nice to see. I'm pretty sure Bungie would just say it's meant to look cool.
Yeah.
Again, Bungie, they have their ways, really, with how they design stuff.
Because it's like, again, the anniversary, like they've kept to the overall like physical dimensions of it, but they've added surface detail that suggests function above what was originally designed.
Yeah, for sure. I can. It's like these being doors. Yeah, I can see that. This is definitely a door, or like a window, or something.
Yeah.
It's one-way glass, but instead of glass, it's metal. And it's no way. There's no way. It's just metal. I was like the islands out in the water in Anniversary.
Yeah. Absent in original, but yeah.
Absent in original, yeah. But
it gives the area kind of more of an organic feel, shall we say?
yeah,
until
especially
you
with the
notice
mountains off in
halo.
the distance as well.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be really cool if there was no mountains in one certain direction, just so it's like, hey, it's still fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me
let's
to
move
come and
out.
pick you up,
Let's
or
go
are you
find
just
a map
gonna
room that will show us the location of Halo's
turn
control
into the
center.
James Bond
I was just
something
getting neck deep in water. That's all.
You know, you can actually drive pretty far out in this.
Yeah.
Like, get the marine out, take him for a dip.
Is that Johnson there? That better be Johnson.
It is.
It's Johnson.
I sent you a couple of voice lines of his earlier.
You did, and they were hilarious.
Yes, I've been sifting through, just looking for like any sort of taken out dialogue, just that could bear any relevance to anything. We are or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that scared me. It's you shooting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we still moving? I can't tell. We are. The clouds are moving, so we're moving.
Yeah, we are.
So we're actually underneath the sprite of this island coming up. Oh, there's the wall. We can sort of see the island sort of in front of us.
Yeah.
Just
Over
kind of there. Yeah. Imagine being a Marine, having been deployed, like here, and you hear distant gunfire and bubbles, and then a
Poor
warthog
Johnson's just
comes
drowning
out.
on the side of our warthog.
Yeah, and we just come flying out the water like some A-Team kind of thing.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da,
Da,
da.
da, da.
Alright, let's push around. Let's kill these guys off. I never really take a look around here. So, in fact, this is probably the least stopped at place ever. And I've already noticed something pretty interesting.
Yep.
In Anniversary, use rocks. have
A rock.
blocks on them. See? The metal,
Yep.
metal blocking on them. Which again, I've never noticed because I personally usually play in Classic, but...
Of course, that enforces the idea that the landscape is physically like built over
Lego.
a metal substrate.
Yeah, well... Yeah, if you look, there's actually a hole in the wall where it connected there as well.
Yeah. So this is just randomly fallen off, you know.
It's snapped
Immediately.
off because the piece over there is like... It matches this piece, almost like it was perfectly cut off.
Mm.
Kind of. That's really cool, man. I've never actually noticed that myself, so it's pretty great. Second. See you, Munchkin. He's dead. Found out why we were getting 0 points, by the way, as someone nicely pointed out in the comments. Because when you go over double the part-time, you don't get any more points.
Oh.
So that explains why we were getting 0 points and why I thought you murdered a Marine.
That makes sense.
Also, if people haven't sort of realised, we have recorded this way in advance of when you're seeing it now. Not to give away any tricks, but...
Okay, I mean, I love that they put some serious effort into like making things look more grown, you know, overgrown with foliage and stuff.
For sure, I agree with that. My only complaint, and I didn't actually realise this was a thing until, well, I knew it was a thing, but I just had a noodle moment where I was trying to shoot that elite, but this tree was in the way.
Yeah.
But it didn't really alter my experience in any way. It was a minor inconvenience at most.
It's like here, it's like I can shoot around the tree.
But it was
it
here
looks
that
good
I was
to
trying to shoot through this tree here. In Classic, I was trying to shoot where the elite is from like here. But then if you switch to, sorry, in Remaster, I was trying to shoot through. But if you switch to Classic, there's a
original.
there is
It's
a tree
the
there.
tree's in the way. Yeah.
Which again, it's not particularly an experience-altering thing. It's just a minor inconvenience.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I'm just gonna have some more mulled wine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a swig of my beer. I can't say the name of this beer because I think you'll get demonetized for it. But I'm pretty sure you can guess which one it is just off that.
The worrying thing is that literally just a few moments ago you said that we recorded these like way in advance, and now people are going to be thinking, "Oh, did we record it all at once?" And if we have, then that means that like we should be belligerently drunk by now.
Dude, that'd be good to do a sort of a season finale where we are just blitzed.
Drunken Halo, yeah.
I would actually, honestly, I would genuinely. I've done that before. I've seen it off of YouTube, but just because I was drunk and I was playing Halo. But I have done that before, and it's honestly, it's some of the most fun I've had for a long time.
We should play this little Cartographer.
Cliff wall.
Yeah,
I'll
welcome
bet
to the
the
talking
silence of
cartographer,
Carter is
everyone.
somewhere inside that facility.
Oh, what a grenade throw! But yeah, this don't take that seriously. By the way, I don't think being drunk on YouTube is something that they would really abide by. Or would they? No, they wouldn't. Yeah. So where we are now is
Yes.
okay. So below us is the map room. Sorry, I'm trying to make heads or tails of this. I never really thought about this in any capacity beyond I need to go to the other place before this place.
Yeah.
But
The Covenant
so
are
where we are
putting a
now,
real
the map
fight.
room is below
The
us.
Cartographer must be here. My
And
analysis
then
indicates that the map
I think
room should be
Cortana's saying this
bottom
as I'm
floor of
speaking
the
actually.
Let's keep going inside.
Don't let them lock the doors.
It's okay, I
They've
killed
locked the
Bailey.
doors.
Don't let them lock the doors.
We don't have enough firepower to get through. But so the map room should be underneath us.
I underestimated the
And then-
Covenant's understanding of Halo subsystems.
Below
They've locked the doors, and we don't have enough firepower to
The-
get through them.
below the other place where we go to is the door controls for this room.
Yeah.
why would they not put the controls for this door, you know, just a smidge nearer? Like, you know,
Like
there.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, right. So
Typically, when you unlock a door, the key goes in the door, not like the other side of the house.
yeah. So I do have a theory that perhaps like the security system that Chief disactivates could actually be a security system that at least held some of the flood.
Okay.
So the whole idea that the Covenant were responsible for releasing the flood may be inaccurate. It may actually be Chief that goes down when he goes down and disactivates the security system. He actually disables the security systems that keep the flood locked up. So it's Chief's fault that the flood began to spread.
Oh. Although, we think it's the Covenant's fault, so let's just blame them.
Yeah. I mean, that's, like I say, it's just a theory. It's not, you know...
Also, I noticed
It's
a
not-
second ago that the rock on that platform out there, if you switch
Yeah.
to classic, it's a grunt mask,
Yeah.
which, that's kind of cool.
There's also, in Anniversary, there's a glitch, a graphical glitch just out there. So there's like a floating stripe that if you move back and forth, it's quite closer to us
yeah.
than in the background.
I wonder what that could be.
Don't know.
I'll see if I can throw a grenade at it when we get to that room.
And also, up there, like in original graphics, it's not so obvious with Anniversary graphics. In original graphics, it
like
looks
a
like there's a
hallway.
walkway up there.
You can get in there. I've seen I think I watched I don't know if you're familiar with Mint Blitz. I think there's a video of him just launching the warthog in there.
Alright.
I have no idea why he did it, but I think it is possible to get in there. I think it was Mint Blitz. Could be someone else. Right, we should probably go get the keys for this door, right?
Yeah, because, yeah. Have you killed the elite? Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah, I gave him
Yeah.
give him a cheeky left-right. By left-right, I mean I threw a grenade at him, but...
Yeah, because you can actually shoot him through the little glass door at the top there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, I don't know why, but it's a glitch. There should be glass there, but if you shoot the elite when he's stood on the other side through that glass, you hit him and can kill him.
Doesn't the Magnum have, like, splash damage, though? Like, if I shoot near your feet, does it not do damage to you as well? Like, if I shoot...
Nope.
Oh, no,
Oh,
okay.
that one
No,
did.
no, yeah, that hit the edge of your foot. Huh. Oh, yeah, the teleporting's weird. Ooh, this is cool. So, this wall art, not many people notice this, they kind of just ignore it. This is one of my favourite things in Halo, is just this wall art, because it is reused time and time again in Halo 3, when they rebuilt this sort of environment within the Ark. And I'll point that out when we get there.
Yeah. It's
But
also
this
used in
is
Halo 2.
used. Yes, it is also used in Halo 2, correct. And it's one of my favourite pieces ever, because it's got the motif of... it's sort of got the Reclaimer symbol on there, but at the same time kind of not.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just like meant to be, oh, here's a funky little pattern we've put on the wall, but I mean, to an extent, you could infer different things from this. You could infer a monitor from that. This is similar to the sort of Forerunner symbol that everyone used to theorize about back when Halo 3 ended, and they could see this symbol on. They could see
Oh,
this...
the one that came to be recognized as the mantle of responsibility.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, it's sort of similar to that, but before, again, with a pinch of salt, Halo CE was made way before they had any concept of the fact that they were going to be doing a trilogy. They thought it was going to be a one and done kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, that there looks a little bit like the image of the terminal taken a slightly above.
Well, like the eye.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, I can see that. Do you like my my hidey hole? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's okay.
Yeah, I can see that being the terminal, and then I'm not 100% sure about the rest, but still, I just love it. I think it's a really nice decorative piece. It's layered. If you look like the darker sort of metal on the background has its own pattern as well, with the lighter greyish metal overlaid. And if you walk up to it, the wall is actually alarmingly detailed. Don't need your flashlight because you'll go blind. You won't be able to see it.
Yeah, there's actually like a tiny, like a
Like the bump
stenciled
map, yeah.
geometric pattern in the certain surface of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and all these walls have that. And again, I feel bad pointing out, but all these walls have bumps. So like here, on this part of the wall, with the flashlight on, you can see all the bump mapping properly.
Yeah.
So you can see dents in the wall and everything. And again, it's not to get on 343's back in any way before I start that debate in the comments. But yeah, it's just because of the port they used for this.
Yeah.
It could look better, but it still looks amazing all the same.
And then obviously in anniversary graphics, it's just like a holographic strip.
Yeah, this is one of the areas that I feel took away from it. So if you look at this, when you first walk in, I love walking into this. It's my favorite room in Halo CE in the classic graphics because it's got that air of mysterious. Like it's got like all these metal structures that you would expect to see on like some spaceship, and you get to the end and it's got like these wall paintings that you'd see in like a church. Like it looks like stained glass almost.
Yeah.
And I really, really like that. It's such a nice contrast because right next to that, you've got the most futuristic-looking lamps on the planet. Like, it's such a good like addition to the game. I really, really love that because it's like ancient, futuristic, mysterious.
Yeah, the sort of three pillars of Halo design.
I'm pretty sure 3 pillars of Halo design are green, loud, explosive. Not in that particular order. Okay, so now we get the car and we have to go fight the hunters, right? Oh, these communication boxes. This upside down.
Yes.
It's just an upside down crate with spines on it.
Yeah, it's a Covenant communications terminal basically. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I remember as a kid I used to think it had something to do with hunters because it has like the spines on the top.
Yeah.
It turns out I'm just an idiot. I like how Johnson's just been sat here. He doesn't even know what's going on. Have you gone down a little cave over there?
Yeah. Ooh. They added a lot of detail under here.
Yeah. Oh, there's the... Is that not the mantle of responsibility?
That's the mantle of responsibility, yeah. And then above us, this looks like the doors on the library of Halo 2, the massive circular ones that retract.
It actually kind of looks like the elevator in the library in this one.
Yeah, it does.
But don't worry, I'm pretty sure we won't spend too much time on that level, by the way, considering it takes an hour to get through it anyway. It's pretty samey, but I mean it's still super interesting to look at because there's actually quite a bit of exploration you can do there. Yeah, so I wonder why they chose to put the mantle of responsibility there.
I don't know.
Of all places.
Well, like I say, I was wondering if this is supposed to be like a doorway or a lift or something. I mean, I don't imagine it is because it looks like there are sort of some heavy supports like out onto it. But
it dispenses Master Chiefs.
Yeah, maybe the intention is that it opens or it moves or something.
Yeah, it's a really big button.
Yeah,
that's not unthinkable, to be honest. That's really cool though. I have to make a note of that. I wonder why that crops up there of all places.
See again, this is. I know you said like inside they kind of the new graphics kind of failed the interior of the building we've just been in.
The exterior it develops.
Here it definitely develops it. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it's not in all cases that it removes from the game. It definitely adds a lot to the game, but again, there's always some good with some bad. So for every bad thing that this game does, like the remaster does, it does 2 or 3 good things. Like overall, it's a good thing. The only reason I dislike it on a personal level is just based on childhood memories of playing Halo. I just prefer the classic ones because I know where I'm going. Oh, there's overshields there. Would you like an overshield?
No, that's right, you have it.
Is there not more than one? Lame. Well, how about we just split it? You have half.
Well, you can't split it, can you?
Let's just neither of us have it. This is an equal society. There's 2 later on. We can share them then. It's basically just a big, big jawbreaker.
Sorry, I'm back. I'll edit that in post.
It's coming. While you were away, I just went upstairs to take a look at the structure upstairs.
Yeah.
It is so aesthetically pleasing. Seriously, it's so nice. It's got such a perfect curve on the remastered version. Like, you know, when you look at something, you're just like, yes, this is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a look at this. It's just so pleasing. Look how nice that looks.
Oh yeah.
That's so beautiful. Like, whoa.
It's just a perfect little. Is it a parabol? Something like that.
There's a parabol go
Curvy
inwards.
bit.
It's so nice though. Yeah, just I was
Yeah.
just taking a look around. I saw that and I was like, okay, it's 10 points right there. Tell you what, I'm super interested to get to them more as well. That's gonna be nice to take a look at.
That will be interesting. Yeah.
Although we will have a timer on. I think you might be able to mod the timer out on PC. So we can do it on PC if you want to mod the timer out.
We'll see what we have to do.
Or we could just load it up at a rally point after the fact and just double check different areas.
Yeah.
And then just do a couple runs of it and throw it all together. Okay, time to crash us a car.
Do.
Gotta look for the grunts on the right there. That's
It looks like
that'll be
there's a
funny in
path
about
into the
3 games
interior
time,
of
don't
the
worry guys.
island.
Okay. So we get our yes.
Grenade. Didn't kill anyone.
Pardon? What did you say?
I just said grenade that didn't kill anyone.
Oh right. Yeah, I didn't. I just saw a grenade go in. I just assumed it killed someone, being a grenade and all. But how did these guys die? I wonder.
Quietly picked up. I remember in the book there is a scene where one of the hunters comes drops down from that structure we were just near and closes the gap to a couple of Marines, and they aren't ready for how fast a hunter can move because of how big it is. It is, it's kind of deceiving. And the hunter hits one with its shield, and the other one it sort of slams on the ground and then like brings its boot down on his face.
I wonder if this guy that's
So-
mounted on this rock precariously is the guy that got melted with the shield. All this guy's blood is around his face, so I'm just gonna say that's him.
But then there are 4 Marines here, so
Because
I
3 is
don't
not
know.
an even number.
yeah, I don't know.
But
And
to be
how
f-
would
to be
4
fair,
Marines be in one Warthog?
I mean, maybe they went in one Warthog. I mean, why were they here in the first place? Why were they here before us?
Yeah.
I mean, not to be a pessimist, but is it possible that those Marines are a little bit smarter than we're letting on, and maybe they knew there was a map room they had to get to? They just sort of
Maybe.
sussed it might be here.
And they
That
weren't
or
quite
it's
ready
just a
for the amount
different
of
assault team.
Covenant resistance.
Yeah, that or it's a different assault team, because as you said, like passes deceptively in this game, so it could be that
Yes.
it's been a while since they sent out a team to check this place, and then today they sent us. Who knows?
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hunters. Cat? I'm a kitty cat. I can't believe I missed that. Got him that time.
Teamwork. Okay, so oh shit, yeah.
Boom.
Okay, so see, this isn't connected to anything, but if anything, this connects to the room we were just at.
Yeah.
Also, the terminals here, if you haven't picked this up already.
Oh yeah, the terminal, yeah.
I like the design of that terminal. It looks like there's a spine going down the bottom of the thing.
Yeah, it looks...
Entropy. It has now been 3,000 years since my last contact with any of the other caretakers of the Halo Array. Despite clear communications protocol, my fellow monitors have either chosen to ignore, or, more likely, have lost the ability to engage in our scheduled updates. The continued lapse of the domain means that we are stuck with achingly slow wormhole superluminal communications. Prior to this total communication shutdown, the only messages I received in the preceding 4,573 years were incomplete and quite perplexing transmissions from Installation 05. I suspected that Monitor 2401 Penitent Tangent was not functioning correctly for some time before his messages ceased. I have logged my concerns about his ability to perform his duties. At this point, however, I'm not sure who I file logs for. 2401 may be destined for madness. There are fail-safes for this, I know. I hope they work. I will continue to visit the projection systems at the assigned dates. Perhaps the other monitors are dealing with interfering galactic phenomena, or unexpected system failures. 3,000 years of system failures. Indeed. In the meantime, I have exhausted all scheduled research activities assigned by the Council. Once those experiments were complete, I shut down all Sentinel function and put myself into a state of significant hibernation to measure performance of the installation with negligible upkeep. After 150 years with no noticeable impact upon installation systems or integrity, even in hibernation I became bored. This was quite troubling, as I was led to believe I was not capable of such a state. This was one of the gifts I was promised, an end to strife. I am aware of the dangers of a system such as myself losing operational focus. Quite troubling. I wonder if my fellow monitors are experiencing similar states, or if this is because of my particular path to this installation. For amusement, I have begun a series of experiments involving the evacuation of all matter from contained sections of my installation. By measuring the geologic effects of exposure to the vacuum of space, and the eventual biological recovery of these sections, I anticipate getting valuable insight into emergency response scenarios in case of sentient proximity warning.
It's a little bit like the holograph that is used on the map Epitaph in Halo 3.
Do you mean the one that for the one that's used for the Guardian? Is Epitaph the Guardian one? Which one's
yeah.
Epitaph?
Epitaph's the one with the blue
that was the
holographic
original-
windows, and it's like a massively tall tower in the middle of a desert.
Yeah, that's that hologram, and that is a Guardian, you know, like the ones in Halo 5.
Yeah.
And because they're a cut mission from Halo 3, but we'll talk about that when we get to Halo 3.
That looks like it could be a door.
Oh, you're looking at doors. I'm just going to clear this area out and I'll
Okay.
run back up to you. hate jackals. Okay, I'm on my way back up. It's a very interestingly shaped island, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a door. There's no way that's not a door. Oh, but maybe. No, that's definitely a door. You're going to open that, there's going to be like a welcome home mat.
Yeah.
There's also one over here. There's 3 of them.
I think this one's the most aesthetically pleasing because it matches up nicely with the hologram on the floor.
Oh, is it like even the... Oh, I like that.
But yeah, so this is the door we go into the interior of the Halo in just a short while.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Echo 419 flies down this.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes me wonder, does this retract here? This big clamp. Does this retract?
I guess so.
I mean, you'd imagine so, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd guess so.
Okay, splendid.
Anyway, yes,
Pushing forth.
indeed.
Man, it's a really pretty map. Please ignore the dozens of corpses. There's nothing to see here. And through here we have...
Yeah, just dead people.
Yeah, it's a flesh wound. They're fine. It is but a scratch. Scratch your bloody arms off. Oh, there's like 3 more shields here as well.
I like that he literally takes off like both of his arms and both of his legs. Alright, we'll call it a draw.
Alright, we'll call it a draw, yeah. So again, this isn't where we were earlier.
No.
Right, so this is a completely just
Different
unrelated
place
bit
again.
Of the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I can remember, there are 3 major structures that stick out of the cliff, and this is the third.
This is the 3rd one, yeah. And then you've got the one that's...
Yeah,
in
the further when you go round any further, you end up back at the original beach we stormed.
Yes. Okay, that rings true.
So
I
yes.
can't go up here. I was trying to crouch jump into that, but it's not actually there.
No.
Gap. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. These also look like tank treads. Like here. They're not, but they kind of just remind me of tank treads on the...
Oh yeah.
You kind of see tank tracks in that, right?
Yeah, I'd agree.
Oh, did you see the gift I sent you on Discord, by the way?
Oh yes.
I found it while I was just dumping some files. Oh, in here there's the Mantle of Responsibility symbols as well in Classic. But I think they're upside down.
Yeah, they're upside down. Yeah.
Have you also noticed that the key in Halo 4 that Jewel and Dharma...
The Janus key is
Yeah,
shaped
it's
the
half
same
of
as that center. Yeah.
I've just put that together now. I'm smart.
I'm making a replica Janus key for
Are you going to put some
my top
LEDs in it?
my top tier patron.
Dude, that's amazing.
So my top tier patron is the Silent Cartographer. That's the title of the top tier patron. At the moment, it's Neek. He's been with me quite a long time now, but yeah, I'm making a.
It's an unfortunate name, isn't it? Neek.
Yeah, he rocks it.
He rocks it. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, takes like.
But yeah, so I'm making the Janus key in 2 halves. I'll keep hold of 1 half, and then the Silent Cartographer gets the other. Plus, it just made sense. Like, if they're called the Silent Cartographer, and it's it's the whole idea is cartography is to do with maps, and the Janus key is a map to all Forerunner constructs.
You're kind of buggered if one more person becomes the Silent Cartographer, though, right?
If I give the Janus key to Neek, and then he decides he wants to step down, as the silent cartographer and then a new one steps up, I will not release another Janus key until a year has elapsed.
Why? Yeah.
So I will only release one a year, because if I do it more commonly than that, it just kind of loses its value.
Yeah, I was going to say it becomes less unique in that sense.
Yeah.
Use the
Oh,
hologram
okay. So we
to
take a
shut
look at
down
this
the
hologram
security
before we
system.
activate it. I'd like to know a bit more about that. What you see here?
The symbol, so the circuit style symbols on the wall here is either missing a texture, or it's a different color to the normal ones. The normal ones are blue, and this one looks, well, either white or like off-white or goldy.
Yeah, it looks sort of tan to me.
Yeah, if you consider they're normally kind of
I think that's
electric
missing
blue.
a texture, to be honest with you. I'll go back into the original anniversary when I plug my Xbox in later, like my Xbox 360 in. I'll take a look at that.
Cool.
Ooh, what this is.
Looks like another holographic display to me, but it's just not active.
Definitely, yeah. There's also, if I remember correctly, in Classic, there are symbols on the walls around here. Yeah, there we go. There's the Hearing Room Master as well, but they're sort of like...
Okay, so those symbols, I think... Yeah, for some reason, those symbols always appear on rooms with elevators or lifts.
Oh, do you reckon that denotes like how far up you've gone? Like floor 1, floor 2? Oh.
Is it... Oh!
It's okay, I'm here. We're safe.
Yeah, it's either like floor demarcation, or it's quite literally like a symbol to say this is a lift room, or there is a lift nearby. So I don't know if that means that this entire room is like a lift, or I suppose it could be. It could be actually.
I mean,
Because like if you look, like the hub we're in at the moment is directly below a glowing Forerunner door-like glyph patterny thing, and then if you look where the walkway goes out to the wall, there's a repeating pattern of those sort of shapes on the wall all the way down.
there's also sort of.
So maybe this physical thing here is actually a gravity lift, and it drops down and connects to these doors, equidistantly spaced all the way down this lift shaft.
So is it possible that what we are looking at in here, this hologram, what is this of? Is that where we are now? I don't think it is. It's hard to make out because it won't stop fucking spinning.
Doesn't look too much like where we are.
If you want a different angle, feel free to jump on my head.
It could be. It might be where like part of the underground. Yeah, it might be part of the underground areas, including some of the caverns, perhaps. I'd have to do some comparisons to it based on.
Rip that model for you later if you want a better view of it.
Yeah, and then I can compare it, and then if we need to, we can touch base on this in the next episode.
Yeah, I was sent here as well, so if needed, we can loop it as like a GIF. Because the long sort of part on the right here makes me think of the elevator shaft we're in now. But it looks like I can see a hallway at the bottom there.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Really is hard to tell. Okay, shall we press the button and do the thing?
Push the button.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it doesn't have an animation for that, does it?
Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
That armor for the Zealot armor for the Elite really looks like the Predator.
It does, yeah.
Okay,
And
well.
now the hologram is gone.
Huh. Oh, there's another hologram we can take a look at later when we get to the map room, right?
Yes.
when we get to the actual cartographer.
Yeah, because like, we come up to here and we meet the wall.
Also, for anyone who is going through this and doesn't know where the skull is, it's above me, right there. Which, if you want to know how to do it, load the game up, do it on Legendary, because it's easier to grenade jump. And throw a grenade on the floor here, and then run and jump and land on there from the grenade jump, and you can see the skull is all the way over there.
To be fair, you might be able to stand on my head.
I've tried that with my friend, and that did not work.
Oh.
Because I can't jump off your head while moving. Like while walking.
Oh, and there's no other way.
There's no other way. You've got to grenade jump it, or you can bring a warthog in there, park it underneath, flip the warthog over, jump on top of the warthog while it's flipped over, and flip the warthog so you get bumped through the floor, which is arguably more difficult, but if you're not good at grenade jumping, that's probably your best bet.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in for this small segment of Dashie Knows Things. Yeah, it's the part with the camo loot, right?
Yes. It's worth noting, in this room, at this very minute, even like, are all the enemies dead? Are all the camo dead?
Yes. Well, we'll find out when we get ambushed, but I think they're dead.
In the lore, in this very room, in one of these crates, is both a stealth elite by the name of Zuka Zamami and a grunt that's been helping him.
In one of these crates?
And they are both hunting us. Yeah, they're both hunting the Master Chief.
Are these the ones that... Yeah, okay, I remember hearing about these. These were in... I can't remember what bit of lore, but I do remember hearing about these. It's the one that hunts you sort of throughout the whole of Halo 1, right?
That's it.
Sort of
yeah, he's following you for the entirety of Halo 1. And you only come face to face with him at the very, very end of the game.
Is that the one at the elevator?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. He's like the final elite you fight, and he just gets flopped.
Yeah, in one of these crates is an elite. Or you can just imagine it, can't you? I mean, these crates aren't the biggest things in the world. So in one of these crates, an elite is stuffed himself inside of it with a grunt and has closed the door to hide from you.
I reckon he'd be in like a bunch of these stacked together. Like this, that'd make more sense to me.
Yeah. It's also worth noting as well, like something I forgot to say about in the first level is that there's after the ship actually starts to, after the Pillar of Autumn is sort of starting to land on the Halo, when Keyes evacuates and gets onto a life pod and escapes the ship. There is this moment where he's in the life pod with a couple of Marines and a few other members of the bridge crew, and he sees a waiver in the air, and he talks to a Marine, asks for his pistol. The Marine gives the pistol to the captain, and Keyes levels it, squeezes one shot off inside the life pod, and then a stealth elite appears out of nowhere and falls to the floor. So Keyes had a keen enough trained eye to notice that there was an elite who had been given specific orders to follow Keyes but not to engage, just to observe, and executed him on the life pod.
What a legend.
Yeah.
Man, real pity about what's about to happen to him in a few levels' time.
Yeah.
Especially
Keyes
that
is
part
awesome.
where we sort of make mashed potato out of his face.
I hope that we get some more like prequel games, because there's so much stuff that's some characters that have either already been kind of written out of the lore, like through deaths or whatever.
Yeah.
They did so much awesome stuff that they really need the opportunity to like live up to that reputation. Like the Keyes loop was like a stroke of genius.
I have an idea for a game, and it's not...
What?
Oh, sorry, go on.
Go on.
Just saying, I did have a really cool idea for a game. I've had this idea since I read the book quite a long time ago. I want a Contact Harvest game where you play as Johnson. And not like a sort of Rambo game, but like the idea of fighting and like, you know, the insurrection. And, you know, the latter half of the game becomes just increasingly more difficult because you now got the elites, and while the story develops, your weapons aren't exactly the most useful things against them, so that you face less enemies, but you struggle with them more.
Yeah.
And I would really like that. I think that
That's a
would
good
sell
idea.
well if
Yeah.
they did a really good job of it. But I mean, it's 343. If you're watching, wink wink, just let me know, wink wink, and we'll arrange something. Okay, I've got good news and bad news. Good news is I've got the rocket launcher. Bad news is I've got the rocket launcher. Oh, dude, we can go set the Pelican as well. I like the netting on the roof. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. Better just stow stuff away.
Yeah, we just got a message from Bear. He just said when you get to the library, don't forget to find the Marine.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Marvin Mobuto, I believe his name was.
That's the one. The legend. The first reclaimer.
The OG. Oh, that's wrong button. I'm in Bubba Jump. Does this alarm you?
Yeah. Actually, we'll go the
What
other
if I
way.
look down? I like how
Please
much
don't look
Master
down.
Chief leans when he's driving.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to sleep on my knee there. So still have no idea what this building could be.
Marine. Get on the gun.
Man, I really can't wait till we get to
tried
Halo.
honking the horn.
Yeah, I still do that. Can't wait till we get to Halo 2. Be very interesting to see how you drive on that.
I don't think I'm a terrible driver. I just think I'm not a very good one.
Yeah, to be fair, Halo C is not the easiest game to drive in anyway. The car is very slidey and
Yeah, it does feel like you're sort of handling
weightless,
like
but heavy.
a skip.
Yeah, it's... Picture a dumpster with wheels. And that's what you've got. Man, they nailed the rocket launcher in remastered. That looked gorgeous. I can imagine it sounded pretty good as well, but I'm still deaf.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was good.
Explosion.
Whee!
Okay, so we're back here.
Yes.
And for some reason the elite isn't at the door. Not because I
No.
killed him, but like, he just isn't here for some reason, but is here when you come
Yeah.
back up. I've never understood that.
Don't know.
I did kill him here though. And then...
He retreats for some reason.
Yeah, it's a tactical advance in a different direction.
Still this opportunity to have more mulled wine.
It's funny you should mention that. It's had to swig of my...
Nope.
Oh! Oh god!
There's a jackal down there. Too many enemies nearby. Really?
Got him.
Oh. Poor Marines.
They're dead anyway. Okay. Let's progress forward. Yeah, that elite didn't hear the massive rocket launcher got launched out there. It's fine. Did you die again?
Yeah, I threw myself off again to try to...
They weren't expecting a
I'm not-
second time.
I'm not speedrunning. I'm just literally... I just wanted to see if I could make it to the overshield. This room is reused in Halo 3.
Yes, when you get to the Ark, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. But it's built slightly differently, yeah. Because all the grunts are
Marginally.
sleeping in the middle down there,
Yeah.
and you can come in from up here, or like down here. The grunts walking. Yeah, I remember this. And then under here, in this corner, is like a terminal in Halo 3,
Yep.
right?
That's right, yeah.
There's also
Ooh,
a
hello.
shortcut down to the next level somewhere here as well, isn't there?
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, here's the shortcut here. Okay. I'm on the next level. No, don't run at me. Did I need to? No. Did I want to? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, these doors are more similar. It's like, I don't know if these are doors really, but they're more sentinel sized.
Yeah, yeah. More than likely.
Oh, I love this. That's nice. It just looks. I know it's really nice.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, it's cozy.
If ever I build my own house, this is going in it.
Oh, and hey, you know that? Yeah, for sure. I can see that. You know the thing you were pointing out earlier, the door that we fly down?
Yeah. That was a little one.
Yeah, it's a little one. It's for a little pelican. It's like really small. It's for a pigeon. And then you came from this way, right? I always get lost in this. Yeah, we go down the back. Okay. I'm remembering. Dude, Rock Anthem for saving the world is amazing. Yeah,
enemy dropships.
I'm quite looking forward to Reach. There's a lot of games I'm really looking forward to. It's also worth pointing out because we record these in advance. A lot of the comments that we saw, we won't have seen those comments when you guys see episodes 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So it's worth saying what we plan to do. We do plan to cover Reach and ODST as well. They are games we plan to do. We plan to do all of them. Or at least all the first-person shooter ones. Should we talk a bit on that as well? Like, do we know if we're going to do Wars yet, or are we...
I'm not ruling it out.
Yeah.
There are probably ways we can go around doing it, but it's there's more of a time constraint and there's more pressures to sort of progress with the campaign or the battle or whatever's going on. But yeah, to start with, we're going to definitely do all of the MCC games and Halo 5, and then we'll look at possibly doing Wars down the line. And
maybe Strike and Assault as well.
Yeah, possibly
Although
Strike and Assault.
I think the
if
call
we
for
can...
those, I don't think many people have requested those, if any, in the comments. Yeah. But I did see someone ask about Wars and 2, so...
Yeah,
okay.
And then as far as like from like a chronological kind of way of doing things, we're doing 1, 2, 3, and then 4 as a way to kind of prime for Halo Infinite, because that's kind of Master Chief's story. And then we'll look at doing Reach and ODST. Or in theory, we could even do like Reach and ODST and release Reach and ODST in and around doing 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I think...
So,
yeah, I think that would be
better.
I
suppose we could get all of them out of the way by Infinite's launch date then, really, couldn't we?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea, yeah. Time constraint shouldn't be an issue. Like I say, I free up most of my evenings for from uni. I do all my work during the day and have the evening to myself.
Yeah.
Are you trying to drop down? You don't need the overshield for that, right? You can just bounce off the crate.
Fair enough.
Oh, this is the other one. This is the
there.
actual Halo map room.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna thread the needle.
Well, there's elites behind you. I was literally about to step in front of you. I'm glad I didn't.
Okay, well, we'll just chalk that up to excellent timing on our part as a good fire team, and not down to just complete luck. Okay, I really like this map of the little Halo.
Yeah.
Because this shows the compartmentalization to an extent.
Also, in theory, the symbols represent important areas. I'm guessing red symbols probably relate to flood research facilities.
I mean, possibly, but it could just be areas that are under development. Like,
possibly,
I know it's
yeah.
fully constructed, but I mean, red to me usually either denotes a warning or means bad, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So either there's an outbreak, and we don't know about the outbreak yet because we haven't met Spark, and that's what those symbols represent. Which would make sense, actually, because... Yeah, that actually would make sense for those to be where the outbreaks are. Because Cortana talks about how, when you do all this stuff, it's fine, but when you get to the control room, she finds out more about what's, the Halo Ring and all the knowledge, and she finds out about the Covenant opening these places. So it could be that the map room here is saying, hey, look, this area is kind of containment breach.
See, and again, that lends some credit to the idea that Chief was responsible. So the security unlock that we've literally just performed to get here actually released the flood, and the system is updated and said there's an error in these systems because there's flood escaping, and they shouldn't be. There's systems have been disabled. This isn't good.
Yeah. To be fair, there was a very misleading key. They were like, hey, unlock this door, and the rest of the ring, no cap. What was that last part? Nothing. Yeah, it was nothing. Don't worry about it. No parasites or anything. We're all good. I do like the reflections. The reflections are lovely.
I was literally just thinking that. Yeah.
I think I know how they did that. Oh, there's the mantle of responsibility on the ceiling again. Dead center.
Yeah. So I'm noticing that they even manage reflections in Classic.
Yeah, I was looking at the classic reflections, yeah.
Yeah. Because, the reflections in the current one, you can't actually see the hologram.
No, you cannot. And I think I know how they did this. The reason that this room is so small is because I think they just render everything a second time underneath. That they just flip it all. So when I'm moving,
that's clever.
I think that's how they're doing it. Because there's no way to actually do a reflection like this without having to take up an insane amount of processing power, which explains why the control room is very simple in its design, because it's got massive glass panels everywhere.
Yeah.
Which explains why there's no massive wall designs. So realistically, this room is very simple, or it's about 5, 6 sort of basic shapes.
More or less,
a couple of decals here and there, and even the decals are sort of kind of lower res and greener in the reflection. But it does look gorgeous though. But yeah, that's actually reinforced if you stand where I am here. In Classic.
Ooh, where are you?
Just on this panel. So if you look at the hologram in Classic, when you move forward, notice how the bit of metal that goes underneath the glass blocks off the hologram?
Yeah.
Even though it shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that they're just rendering it a second time underneath. There we go, myth busted.
There you go.
That was some good science right there.
There was.
Okay, shall we unless that's this part here. That it's reflecting this and we can't see it because of that. That might be it.
No, because the line on the wall behind is still doing the same thing.
Yeah, but over here it reflects past that little block. It's voodoo. Okay. There you go. It's just voodoo. Right. Shall we activate the silent cartographer? Are you still there?
No, I think you're right. They've rendered the room underneath, because if you look at that wall display over there.
Yeah.
Right. Now, if you move forward and crouch, you can see it does actually physically move relative to you.
Oh, right,
That shouldn't do that if it's a reflection.
It should be relative to its position, not relative to where we are.
Yeah.
Because the reflection is acting as though it's the same distance away from us as that reflection is, when it should act as though it's double.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, you're right. They've literally copied the room upside down, and yeah.
That's how I'd do it. But it explains why the
Yeah.
room's so simple. And why all the complex designs are sort of out the way. This is over in the corner. Well, as corner as you can get in this room. And yeah, this is sort of in the corner as well. All the intricate designs are in the middle and the center up top, which you're not going to see in the reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Clever.
Should I press the button?
Right. Go on.
Really lean into it.
Analyzing. Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation.
Cortana to Captain Keys.
Okay, so new symbols have appeared there.
The captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be
See
out
the
of
ones near
range
the top?
or having equipment problems.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it's got like data, like
Let me know when you've
some
reestablished
matrix
contact,
kind of
and then
stuff
tell
on it.
him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside.
And it swaps sides based on whether or not you're in original or anniversary.
Out.
Yes. It's also missing, if you look inside the sort of tunnel that it portrays, it's also missing the green and yellow and red that that's sort of displayed inside of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not losing any sleep over it personally, but... Does it say anything? No, it's just shapes. Ooh! Ooh! I recognize these shapes. These shapes are used in myth as a form of text. Oh, not myth, sorry, marathon. As a form of text. I'll pull up a reference image for you later.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of cool. I don't know if that translates to anything, but if you could cap a screenshot for me real quick.
Yeah, sure.
I don't have any storage left on my Xbox. I've got like nothing at all.
Done.
I've got like 130 odd games installed. Okay, let's fight our way to the top to the best song on the planet.
Yes.
Hungry like the wolf. I mean,
And I'm hungry like the wolf. Don't. One of my admins will be going mad right now.
which one?
Wolf.
Oh yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Oh, that was accidentally the coolest thing I've ever done in a game with anyone. I killed the elite, and you punched the one that I wasn't expecting you to hit.
Was behind him. Yeah.
Oh, this is a pretty big drop.
There we go.
Oh, that's right. You've already taken off without me there, haven't you? I can't hear it, but I can imagine it. Dun, 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 dun. I also really, really
Ow.
much prefer the E minor power chord that they play, or the E minor chord that they play instead of like the actual progression of the violins to match it. I like the E minor that they just let ring out. Just works really nicely. Because it's I believe the theme, everything about it is written in the same key as the actual monk theme.
Yeah.
And so the E minor works well with the E Dorian sort of alignment. Here you go, you got more of that grey stuff on the wall there as well. I think that's just untextured. Because it's all in here as well. What are you going to do against a rocket launcher? Do you want to do one more after this, or do you want to call it a night after this?
Do one more.
Yeah, I mean, I think the next one's quite long, but we should be fine with that, surely. But it's entirely up to you. Do I think we should do?
What?
I think we should release Reach with Halo CE. Given that they're... Oh, that's your grenade, okay. I was looking at that, I was like, why is it glowing? Oh, wow! I don't know if that's meant to happen, but that's so cool. I've never seen that. Is that meant to happen? On the wall?
Oh, the on the wall. I think I have seen it happen in this room before. Yeah, I think.
Is that meant to happen?
Because it happens in original as well.
Yeah, it's just I don't know if it's
It's
meant
much
to.
more subtle, but
So yeah, what I was thinking was we do Reach with CE, given that the time frames are quite similar, and then halfway through 2, when we get to Delta Halo, we do Metropolis.
Ah.
Put ODST in there
Yeah.
to fit the timeline. And then that way we get ODST and Reach out of the way, as well as the mainline Halo games, and they fit sort of in place. Reach is sort of a misfit because it doesn't fit in directly, but ODST fits in with 2. Okay, I'm going to sort out this Zealot. It's okay if you want to stay back. I think he should be dead though. Nope, I got him.
It's one way to get him.
Look, if it works, it works. Oh, we didn't take a look at that weird font thing, did we?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And it just disappeared. I don't know where it is now.
It's there.
Oh yeah. Can I rocket it? You
No,
cannot.
straight through.
Okay. I wonder what that is then. It's just the smallest bit of texture. There you go, that looks more like a Sentinel port right there, doesn't it? Like the classic ones in
Yeah.
2.
Why don't grenades stick to you?
Did you try and stick me?
Yeah, it didn't work.
You bugger. Works for me!
Oh.
It's okay, you can kill me if you want.
Boing. I was tempted.
Yeah, I know, that's why I dropped my
I
pencil
was
on
weighing
the
up. I
floor.
was like, shall I? Shall I? Nah.
We're gonna come back to the end. At the end of this video, you should just cut in like a clip of you punching me in the back of the skull in like a previous level.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the part with the camo elites again, right?
Yes.
Okay, I've got it.
Oh, have you?
Nope. Okay, so next up is Assault on the Control Room, right?
Yep.
Sweet. Oh, and here's Echo 419, who did nothing about that that spirit that was just here.
No,
You're gonna get knocked out, by the way. Oh, she's flying around you. Okay. Wonderful.
That's just how good Echo 419 is.
Yeah. Didn't she say this pelican won't turn on a dime though? She's lying to us.
Yeah.
That was
She's
a good
pissed
effort.
off now.
She's like, I've just cleaned those fucking seats. Okay, I want to take a look at the structure and how it opens up here. I'll also make a timestamp.
I don't think
on...
it shows you how it does.
No, we just see that it does
from out
open.
here. Yeah.
Oh, there goes the controller again.
Yeah, same.
We're really good at doing that, aren't we?
You just see like the shadow come back over the top. To me, it looks like it retracts. Like, yeah, look, see, if it
Almost
just
inwards.
folded up and
Oh, it
away,
goes down.
oh, it's underneath. It's underneath. See?
Huh. Oh, and then it goes up a bit. Okay. That or it's just a lighting issue for how they do that, but we take that at face value.
Yeah. Right.